Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Selena. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. And today I'm gonna give you the entire rundown on how to get the most flawless show day tan you will ever achieve. If you are new here, hi, I'm Selena. I'm an ER nurse and I compete in the bikini division. I just started competing this year. I am no pro by any means. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and click that notification bell next to the subscribe button so you can be notified every single time I upload. That really helps my channel out. If you want to see my journey with bodybuilding, I do have a playlist for you. I will leave it up here, or it's on this side. I'm pretty sure it's on this side. I will leave it up here for you to watch my journey from my first bikini competition. It's all the way from the start of my 20-week prep down to peak week, show day, hair, makeup, all the things. I'm answering all your questions as much as I can. Thank you so much for watching those videos and joining me along in my journey. I am also very active on Instagram, so if you would like to follow me on Instagram, it's just Selena Jones _. If you like Instagram, shorter content that's more digestible, definitely check me out over there. Pro-Tan is sponsoring today's video. They are an extremely well-known brand throughout bodybuilding competitions, and they have amazing product. Thank you so much, Pro-Tan. I'm actually obsessed. Their DIY bundle kits for competitions, so easy. They give you the same results that you would get if you were to be sprayed on your competition day. So I definitely recommend, if you are just uncomfortable being in a booth with a bunch of people all just butt naked getting sprayed, or you just don't want to spend as much money, definitely check out their bundle competition days and do your own tan. I do, however, recommend you do a trial run before your competition. The worst thing you could do is never do this before and then on your competition day try to get your beautiful tan. Make sure you have the products, do the whole rundown at home so that way you know what you're getting yourself into for show day. Okay, first steps first, you gotta prep the skin. I am a huge believer in exfoliating. I like to use an exfoliating glove and the Get Buffed a week from my show. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I like to use the Get Buffed every single night I shower and really just exfoliate the whole body, because dry patches equals patchy tan. Smooth skin equals beautiful tan, okay? I know I've said this in some of my other tanning videos, but it's extremely important to exfoliate before your show. That Wednesday, when you do your Get Buff, make sure you shave all the areas that you need to shave for your show, okay? Because come Thursday, it's gonna get real and you're gonna start applying your base coats, and you wanna be totally shaved and just smooth as a baby's butt. Also, another pro tip, if you are prepping your skin, but you have to be moisturized, I totally get it, girl. I am a moisturizer junkie. I'm normally a normal to dry skin type, so I definitely like to apply moisturizer, and I know with a lot of exfoliation, you kind of want that moisturizer to back up the exfoliant. If you are gonna moisturize, use an oil-free moisturizer. I will leave two on the screen for you here. The CeraVe moisturizing cream is a really great one. It's oil-free, it's non-comedogenic, it's fragrance-free, and it is also not going to alter your tan at all. Another really great one is the Vanny Cream, or if you want something a little lighter, the Vanny Cream Lotion. This is actually approved for babies, and it is the simplest ingredient list you could ever think of. It's oil-free, it's non-comedogenic, it's hypoallergenic, and it's also approved by the Eczema Association. So it's definitely, if you're gonna moisturize during peak week, those two moisturizers are the ones that you want to use. Do not use any fragrance or oils or anything like that throughout your peak week the week before your show, because it can alter your tan and you might look green, you might look gray, but this is why I also recommend doing a trial run so you know what your tan's going to look like before the day of your show. So you've prepped your skin Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday comes. Thursday night, you're going to apply your first base coat. Pro-Tan has a regular color here. It's just called their overnight competition base color, but they also have super dark, and I highly recommend their super dark because it is dark. If you're medium, if you're light to medium, you definitely would probably do better with the super dark. If you're tan to dark, then using just the regular Pro-Tan competition color is probably good enough. Your first night on Thursday, you are going to apply your first base coat. Make sure you wear gloves. I forgot to bring gloves home from work with me. I'm an ER nurse and I totally forgot to bring home gloves. I did not wear gloves. Just be extremely careful. Don't do what I did. Wear some gloves and then use their Pro-Tan mitt. That's the only suggestion or the only complaint I have with Pro-Tan is I wish the inside of their mitt was waterproof or water resistant at least. Like I wish there was a lining there so that way you wouldn't have to worry about wearing gloves. You could just rub it all on and it wouldn't seep through and into your hands. Unscrew your bottle here. I don't use the sprayer normally, and you just take like a Tupperware and pour it into the container. And then from there, you're gonna take your Pro-Tan sponge applicator, dip it into there, and then I like to start on my arms, and you're gonna do long strokes all over the body. No padding, you don't need to like buff it in or anything, but just nice long strokes. Your base coat is extremely important. You want to do at least 1 to 2 layers of your base coat on Thursday night. It is supposed to be dark, okay? So make sure you really saturate the skin. You do not tan your hands or your feet or your face, okay? The reason why is because this gets really, really dark and you do not need multiple coats on your feet, your hands, or your face. I actually don't tan my face at all because I just match my foundation to my body. It also just looks better. It makes my makeup and my foundation more flawless, and it doesn't give me a muddy face at all. So if you can omit the face completely, that is perfect. Allow this first base coat to dry for at least like 5 to 10 minutes, and then you're going to go in to your second coat. Again, we're still on Thursday night, 2 coats. Yourself to air dry, and then get into some old long sleeve, preferably black, preferably. Go to Goodwill or something, go to Walmart, just get some black sweatpants that are very loose fitting. If you can omit joggers, that would be great because you don't want to have a line on your ankles. So just like nice wide length baggy pants and a long sleeve black t-shirt. That is gonna be what you're gonna sleep in through the night. You are gonna leave this tan on, and Friday morning is when you will wash it off. When you go into the shower, you are not gonna be using any soap. You are not gonna be using a loofah. You're just gonna let the water run down and take off the color guard so that way you can apply another coat on Friday. Friday, you're checked in, you're ready to go, you're just waiting around, you're super excited for your show day the next morning. This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna get another coat, 1 to 2, depending on how dark you wanna be, how dark your coach wants you to be, or how light you're starting out. And you're gonna apply another coat of your base coat. This is not going to be washed off. So make sure the next morning for show day, you do not wash your last base coat off. This will stay on you until the remainder of the day, until your show is gone, done, and dusted, and you are back in your hotel after having your post-show meal. For your hands and your feet, I recommend getting an old foundation brush, something that you don't care about, and applying your base coat with the brush to your hands and your feet. Make sure you crinkle your fingers like this. You want to put it almost like in a ball and you get into the crevices of those knuckles. For your feet and your hands, they do not need to be very dark, so only apply one coat to your hands and your feet. You just want it to have a nice little gradient into the feet and the hands from the body. Okay, so your hands, your feet, they always tan a lot darker than every other place in your body, and they also don't need as many coats. So use the brush and just buff it into the hand. You do not want to apply any self-tanner to the palm of your hands. That is not gonna look cute for anybody. So make sure you are very careful around this area and you do not get any into your palms. That is extremely important. All right, Friday night, you sleep. You get a great night's rest because rest is best. It is so important to sleep well before your show. It is now show day. It's the morning of, you're excited, you're pumped, you're nervous if it's your first one. After that, you are going to apply your Pro Tan Competition Color top coat. This is a foam. You are not going to take the cap off and pour it into a Tupperware. This is just going to go directly onto your sponge and you're going to pump it out a generous amount and reapply all over the body. This is like the thing that seals the deal in. It's a beautiful mahogany color and it just makes your tan look flawless. If you had any mess ups, this is a great time to kind of buff it around. It will look streaky for just a moment, but when it dries even. So don't over buff it into the skin. You just want to do, again, like I said, nice long strokes and it will be totally even, no issues there. All right, you're back in stage. You did your pump, you're about ready to go on stage. You want to make sure that your muscles are extremely defined. You can get this product. So this is the Show Shine Body Oil. This is ultra light and it is going to just give your skin a beautiful glow. It's gonna allow those judges to see those delts and those abs and those quads with those hamstring tie-ins, all the things. So this is something you just spritz on and then buff into your skin with your hands right before you go onto the show. It's very lightweight and it's gonna just give you that beautiful glowy shine and really set you apart on the stage. This one item could be what sets you apart on the stage from all the other girls there. It is formulated exclusively for hot lights, so you're not going to drip your tan off or anything like that when you apply this body oil. Tips I have for keeping your tan really nice. Make sure when you pee, you hover over the toilet seat. One, because you don't want to get the toilet seat lines on the back of your legs, especially bikini. Most all divisions actually really look into quads and glutes and hamstring tie-ins, all that stuff, but you really don't want to have that weird line there. So just hover over your toilet. Okay, girls, let me just be extremely honest. Be sure to pack with you a styrofoam cup. And what you're gonna do is you're just gonna cut a hole through the end and you're gonna use that as a funnel to pee, so that way you don't get your tan messed up around your legs. You're welcome, thank me later. It's important. You do not want to get your tan wet. It is going to look splotchy and you're gonna have spots all over. So make sure you are being extremely careful with your tan. Make sure you are dry before you put on your clothes because you don't want any lines or anything like that. You want a nice, even, dark tan that is flawless. No deodorant. Make sure you are not wearing any deodorant as well. I omit deodorant a week before the show. The reason why I do that is because your skin can absorb oils, and when you pose and things like that, you will see, and when you put your hand up like this, you will see your armpit, and you do not want to have a green or gray armpit, so omit that. Tan does have an odor defender, so if you are like, Selena, I can't not wear deodorant, I'm gonna smell like crap, and that is extremely embarrassing for me. For one, all of us girls and guys back there aren't wearing deodorant. We know we're gonna be a little bit smelly. The BO might be a little bit evident in the back of the stage, but if that is something that you just can't go without, Pro Tan does have this amazing odor defender for your underarms, exclusively for sunless tanning, so it's not going to change the color of your tan at all. I highly recommend this. Woo! It's just a roll-on like so. Oh my gosh, it just went everywhere. For men and women. It's not too strong, it's not too musky, it's just a nice fresh scent to keep you from smelling like BO. Let me clean that up because I just made a huge mess. If you are worried about your suit budging or moving around, Pro-Tan does have, again, a bikini bite, hold everything, no slip suit fastener. This stuff is so good. I love this. Definitely recommend using this to keep your suit in place, or if you want to make sure your cups don't move around or anything like that, you can use this, and it is a wonderful thing they have. It washes off with soap and water, so it's not going to be a pain to get off the next morning or night, whenever you decide. I'm not judging when you decide to shower. Personally, I'm showering that night, but if you wait till the next morning, it's fine. Soap and water, this will do you good. Pro-Tan is very well known within the bodybuilding community. They've been around since 1987. A long time, and they have perfected their products. They're really, really great. I love their products, and I'm thankful to work with them. So thank you so much, Pro-Tan, for working with me today on this video. And I hope this video was helpful for all of you fellow competitors on how to apply your show day tan. If you have any questions or if something wasn't clear, please comment down below and ask me. I will get back to you as soon as possible. Also, I will have everything listed in the description box for you, so you can just click the link and purchase. So I will list a step-by-step on the day and everything that you should be doing for your show day, so you can screenshot it and double check to make sure you're doing all the right things. You can just rewatch this video every single day for your show day to make sure that you're applying it correctly, all that stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in another one. Bye!